Hello everybody. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'd not been well again. In fact, none of the family had been well. We ended up with throat infections that's lasted about 3 weeks. So I was only properly got my voice back last week. So anyway, enough about that. Right, today it's a bit different. I want to do some tags, and I've been promising to do these for, well, I think since I started the videos. So now's the time. And do you know, my mind it's just gone blank. So it's definitely a case of whatever happens because I've no idea. I've bought a couple of punches. I've treated myself to a couple of punches, and I was binge watching YouTube videos when I wasn't well, and I was watching one of Tracy's, and she showed you this one, and I'd been after a punch that does either the tag itself or to do the tops, and I'd seen one and it was unavailable, and I thought, well, that's, you know, just one of them things. So when I seen that this one that Tracy had, I thought, oh, I wonder if you can still get it, and you can. And then obviously I noticed that this one, they weren't cheap. They were, I think it was £14 something each, and that is a lot. That really is a lot. So yeah, that was definitely my birthday, Christmas and everything else as well. So, but I'm putting them to use, I really am. So what I wanted to do, I'm making a journal. I started a journal, I think it was last week. Yeah, I think it was last week when I was getting better, so I wanted to do something, and I'm trying to do it a little bit different. So this is the cover, and then all it is just chipboard that I've used, and then you've got the spine. I think this is the same as the vintage one that I actually done, the size that I've done. When I do the flip through, when I do it, I'll give you the exact measurements and everything. But for now, this is as far as I've got. My printer fell out with me, and I actually use it with my dad because he's got his own business and we actually share an office, so I use it as well, and we've been having problems with it for a few weeks, so we have now got a new one, which is great. But it decided to print out, and this isn't actually the colour, this is a paper from Artie Mays, and when I printed it out, it started fine, and then it got about halfway and it decided to change the colour. But it was a happy accident because I can use this for the inside. I thought it looked, you know, it kind of goes a little bit, maybe a little bit, but up to now, this is going to be the inside. It could all change. It could all change. Right. What else have I been doing? Nothing. Let's get on with the tags. I've not been doing anything now. Right. I started this one. And I wanted to put this rose on it. But when I looked, I think the rose is actually sideways because it goes like that. Because you can see the stalk bit. But roses kind of grow any direction, really. So I'm wondering if I put it sort of like that and then just sort of cover this bit up. So to do that, I've got, let's rip some paper. I've been printing some, move them out of the way. Just let me tear all up. Right, I think we'll go for some script. So, come on, rip. It's about that big. Let's see, hope you can see this. And if I go quiet, I do apologise because I usually do when I'm doing stuff. And I don't really want to go quiet that much because it's nice if people talk. So, that'll do. You can get out of the way. Let's rip this. I'd be lost if I didn't have this ruler, I really would. I'm not bothered if it goes off a little bit, it really doesn't matter. And I think about, yeah, I think about that. I'll just rip that off. I found that sometimes I don't press on it hard enough and it doesn't rip where I want it to. But it's not an issue. It's not an issue at all. That looks quite nice there, doesn't it? Right. I'll just use my PVA, I think, because I wish this camera would stop dulling down. That's it. I like to see that you can actually see what I'm doing, and I hope you can. And when I look up, it sort of goes dull on the camera. I'm not going to ink around the edges because I don't want to make it too dark. So I want to do, I hope, yeah, you can see, that's fine. So, how have you all been? I hope you've all been okay. Oh, this weather, it's driving me mad. It's a bit brighter now, but when I was actually going to start filming, it was really dark. And then the neighbours are having some work done, so they had a digger that was making all the noises, digging, and as you know, so for about an hour and a bit I couldn't do anything, which I was a bit annoyed about, but it gave me a chance to actually think what I wanted to do, so I wasn't just sitting here going well, I could do this, no, I don't like that, because it does my head in and it would drive you nuts. That's a promise. So I thought, well, that, you know, these things happen for a reason. I'm a firm believer of that. Things happen for a reason. And my gran always used to have this saying, and it was perfect. Oh, what was it? Nothing would, I'm going to get it wrong, I know I am. What's for you won't go by you. It was something like that, and it's so true. It really is so true. And I love things like that. I really do. I don't know if that's sticking, it just doesn't look like. See, I printed these out on card. So I was also slightly naughty, as you do, and I've bought some edging punches. Now I could kick myself. There is no two ways about it. I really could kick myself. 4 years ago, and it is literally 4 years ago, I'd actually had punches that done the edges, and there was another thing that I had, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. And I actually sold them all because I didn't want to do anything like this. It wasn't for me. Because at the time I was doing a lot of sewing and that sort of thing, so yeah, I didn't want, ooh, that's a perfect word, sorry, I'm just muttering now, yeah, I didn't want to do sort of anything like that. And then I've come in to do journaling. My mixed media has took a back seat at the minute because I want to do this. So yeah, when I'm sort of doing that, and I thought, I need to, you know, I could do the edges, and then can you actually see what I'm doing? Oh my word. Yeah, so I could kick myself, but the biggest thing I could kick myself with, you know the scan and cuts that you can get? Well, guess who had one of them when it came out and didn't use it and decided to sell it because it was collecting dust? Yep, that would be me. We actually, I say we, it was actually myself and Mum had actually got it for doing the sewing. You could apparently do the fabric and felt and that sort of thing. No, don't want that there. I think, oh, get off. I think that's just going to be, if I just do that. Does that look nice? Can you actually see that? If I hold that up there, do you think that looks nice? Well, I'm kind of hoping you do, because I'm going to stick it on. Yeah, so we ended up buying it, and it just did not work. And a friend of ours had actually bought one at the same time, and she does a lot of sewing and felting and that sort of thing, and she had exactly the same problem. And I think she gave it to somebody that had done a lot of paper cutting at the time. I'm not happy with that sticking. So yeah, and then I seen Tracy had got one, and she was doing all these fussy cut, and I thought, oh my god, what have you done, you silly person? But never mind, these things happen. Where's my other tag to try? I'll do that. But yeah, so that's my bit of moaning. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? It's not, that's not the tag that's going to go in there, but I just need to know if that's going to... So I don't think I'm going to stitch around that one, not sure. And that is not sticking. I'm not happy with that. Right, this is what happens. I've come to the conclusion I am useless at doing tags. I really am. Because mine goes blank. Not a clue what I'm doing. Let's do a small one. And I get annoyed with myself. Ooh, that's nice. I get annoyed with myself, and then nothing ever works. So I'm usually better when I'm just doing a flip through, I think, looking at the videos. And my folio folder that I was doing in my last video, I've shoved it on a shelf, because does anybody else ever have this feeling when they've started something and something happens that really puts you off it? Because I was starting to do that, and then I didn't feel well, and everything just kept going wrong. I'd lost my mojo. I couldn't get there. I think I'm going to use my fabric glue, or my tacky glue. This actually lives upside down, you know. It lives like this, and I can still never get the glue out. It's a nightmare. I'll just dab bits on. Yeah, I sort of left it sitting there on my desk, and I kept looking at it, and I think, I've got to do it. I've got to finish it. I can't just leave it like it is. That's not working. See what I mean? Oh dear. Oh, just stick. Just stick. Alright, you will stick in a minute, because I'm going to put these on you. Yeah, I want that flat. Yeah, so I looked at it and I thought, oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. It's because my camera's set back a bit to where my desk is. My desk's not very deep, but where I can't sit any closer to my desk. So it's a bit of a pain. Think. So these are supposed to be going in my journal, but you do realise that once I've looked at them and think, no, I'm not putting that in my journal. That's not the idea, I know, but that's what's going to happen. I know it is. Ooh, I bought some of these the kits from Tracy, and I cut some of them up. I think that needs a little bit more actually. And I think, do I put it on a bit of music? Yeah, I think I'm going to stick that under that. Yeah, let's rip that up a bit. You didn't see that, did you? I just realised I'm doing it again. It's there. Oh, right. I could end up doing another video, because I'm only on a 20-minute time frame as usual, and I'm on 15 minutes at the minute. So, and you might be getting fed up already. So I do apologise. I do want to say thank you again before I forget at the end, for everybody that's subscribed and still commenting. It's lovely. I love you lots. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's encouraging. It really is encouraging. You know, everybody will be looking at this going, oh my word, what are you doing? What are you faffing around at, woman? See, this is what happens when you do things on the camera. I think that just needs trimming down just a little bit more. What else? I seem to be going from one subject to another here. You'll have to just skip through and just gather the conversation together. What else have I done? Not really done anything else, really. Nothing else has been happening apart from feeling sorry for myself because I've been ill. Oh, we've done another craft fair. Went to another craft fair Saturday just gone. We were a bit worried in case, because we already missed one that our friends had booked up for us, because none of us were well. We just felt absolutely terrible. So yeah, we'd missed that one, which we were a bit annoyed about, but we managed to make this Saturday, Saturday just gone, the 8th of June. Yeah, it was a good day. It was a school in Northampton. Yeah, it rained, what wasn't very good. We also got stuck in on the M1 for an hour and a bit because there'd been an accident, so that weren't too pleased about that, but we still got there in time to set up and the like. So yeah, quite pleased. Oh, I know what I could put on that. I bought, but I don't know where they are. I picked up some of this. Oh. Now, I'm not a blingy person, I really ain't. I usually do the dark colours and I do the grunge stuff. That's my comfort zone. I love flowers and I love butterflies and the likes, but creating something with them isn't. I think that's my problem now. But I'm just wondering if I'm not sure. But I think what I'm going to do actually, I think I'm going to finish the video here. I've not even finished one thing, so I've got about a minute. I think I'm going to go for this one. So if I hurry up, I hope I can get a tag done at least. Right, I'm trying to hurry up. Sorry, I'm just trimming this. It's not exciting, you know, it's kind of boring for you to see. I'm wondering, does that go there? Actually, that looks quite good. I'm quite pleased with that one. Yeah, I'm going to glue that. And that's that tacky glue upside down. Oh, the wrong way. I need to trim that a bit more. Get my, excuse me, my arm in the camera. I need to get my thinner scissors. Come on, cut, please. Right, 19 minutes. Right, come on, glue it. Okay. That is it. That's the finished tag. How about that then? I'm actually quite pleased with that. Yeah, I like. Oh, I'm sorry. There. That's there. That's the camera. That's how it is. Okay. Right. That's it. I'm done. I'm done for today. With the camera anyway. Right. Thank you everybody that's subscribed. If you did like what you see, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know when I've uploaded more videos. Please leave a comment and I will be back soon. Bye.